I think to the generation that served in World War One as young men, returned to academic life, and then were drawn back into war in 1939, must have felt a keen sense of pressure to be productive in those years of peace they were granted. It's difficult, I think, to identify with and understand the earlier generations whose lives were turned upside down by massive global conflicts that demanded nearly all able-bodied men serve. And the fact that this happened twice in the adult lives of Tolkien and Lewis seems like the central fact of their lives.
In 1941, Lewis says yes to everything. He's asked to do a series with the BBC radio, and he says yes to that. In March, he's asked to do speaking engagements with the RAF. He says yes to that. In December, he's asked to be the faculty sponsor of the Socratic Club, and he says yes to that.
And he wanted a clear-cut, crystal sharp articulation of Christianity to say, folks, just think a little bit before you abandon and throw the baby out with the bathwater.
This was an entirely new situation for Lewis, so he really has to learn his craft.
C.S. Lewis was very bright. He was a brilliant intellectual, but he was an Irishman, you know. He was warm. He understood human emotion very well indeed.
That long summer vacation in 1941 is where Lewis is going all over the place to these RAF stations, working with different chaplains and trying to get it right. What Lewis is good at is making the arguments why Christianity makes sense, why you don't have to throw your brain in the dustbin in order to be a Christian.
It's the glorious side of Christianity that he was so good at portraying, the notion that there's a reality that's even bigger than this one.
So in all these things, he's saying yes and yes and yes. This is some good I can do, not only for my country doing good, but really for the cause of Christ, saying yes to all these things.